all doing? Beloved twin flames, soul flames. Well, let's see what this week is in store for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You all feel the energy shifts that's going on. So one card for the divine masculine, please. Wow, sovereignty. And it was so beautiful when I was meditating for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I saw the divine masculine, hurry in. I saw this boat on the ocean, crossing the ocean, but the captain of the boat was too scared of the hurricane. He was there was this I call it a vortex, but it was a kind of hurricane coming in, circling over the ocean, and it was almost like it was going after the boat. It was going for the boat. I was like, okay, what's that all about? And then I was sitting in my room and I saw this hurricane coming through the street, and I say it's going to be quick. Everything what will happen now is going very quickly. But it means that the divine masculine, there's a hesitation or fear with the divine masculine to approach the divine feminine. And I had a feeling that's not necessary. And when I looked again to the ocean, and sent my love towards the boat, it calmed down and I couldn't see the hurricane anymore. So it was probably a kind of anxiety within the divine masculine to come forward towards the divine feminine. And when I asked, what is happening if that hurricane wasn't there, he was just moving forward and barging in. So, he wanted to move towards the divine feminine. So what's in his mind space? And then in his mind space, it's the sovereignty. Sovereignty, you have a right to choose, and you're immune to hooks. So if you have a right to choose, if you want to make a choice, doesn't matter what choice you make, because you're free to make that choice. And the divine masculine is immune for hooks. If people try to hook him, project the energies, trying to take his energy, drama, conflict, all that lower frequency, he's immune to that. So he says, okay, I'm in my own space and I'm leaving everything behind. What is from someone else is from someone else, and I leave it there. And it's really amazing to feel that energy of the divine masculine, feeling so balanced, so secure, so grounded. So that is what happens in the divine masculine's mind space. And you say, I'm this sovereign being, and You know, if I want to go to my divine feminine, I will go to my divine feminine, and there is no hurricane that can stop me, you know, because I know the divine feminine is on the other side and is holding space for me. So that's really beautiful. So what is in the divine masculine's heart space? Star connection. Guidance from the stars, galactic self, and the unified field. So he knows that he is connected with the star beings, with the galactic, with his galactic self, with his galactic white diamond light. So I call it his light body within his vessel. That's his galactic self. And he knows how to connect with his star brothers and sisters. And he is one with that unified field. He is one with everything that's around him. You know, he's connected with the stars, he's connected with the earth, he's connected with the ocean, he's connected with everything. So, and he knows when he's in meditation, he has that connection with his star family that guides him, that upgrades him, that heals him, that is pushing him forward in his beliefs. Okay? So let's see, how does he see the divine feminine? What is his view of the divine feminine? Wow, nurture. He sees there is a lot of self-healing be done, and she nurtured herself, the ruby ray, and birthing a new earth. So she is connected with all the rays, not just the ruby red ray, but the ruby red ray is standing for the Mary Magdalene energy. So she carries those codes of the Mary Magdalene energy, and she's not just giving it to the divine masculine, she is sending it out to the world. And she is still on that self-healing journey, you know, and she wants to be a part of that new earth. She wants to be a part of that new paradigm. And when she is in that energy of the new paradigm, she knows that not only healing other people, the earth and everything around her, she will also heal herself in that peace. So that's how he sees the divine feminine. That she's really nurturing herself, nurturing other people. So that's really amazing. For the divine feminine, in her mind space, fire and water, there's the hurricane, you know, fire and water. You need to be still amongst turmoil. So if there is some turmoil coming your way, you know, you need to know that you can feel that stillness within you, even if there is turmoil that is not addressed towards you, but you see it happening. And you need to feel. You need to feel what is doing all these emotions from outside of yourself with you. So if there is chaos or there is a hurricane coming, you know, that steers up the ocean, that steers up the waves, you know. Are you diving in, and do you feel what is happening there? You know, what is going on in that energy? And most of the time, what I discovered and what I see is, when this is happening, you know, the emotions are coming up, it's a lack of control. You know, they want to have the control. So it's not a lack of control, they want to have the control over the situation. But if you dive deep and you feel, you know, you don't need to look further, you know, you just can integrate those feelings. There's nothing wrong with feelings. It's just a transformation that is going through the body that you need to transform and to address, you know, what does it, where does it have to do with, you know? And it could be that it needs to be integrated, that if something is happening to you, go to your inner child and have this inner child dialogue, so you can, where the inner child didn't feel safe in the time of the youth, you know, you can now go and tell her, okay, you know, it's okay, you know, you're safe, it's okay you feel upset, it's okay that things happening to you. And that's when you integrate your emotional feelings, and that you can transform it. So it's the fire and the water that is coming up. You know, maybe you think too much and you're going not enough in the flow. And that means when you're not going in the flow and you're going too much in your mind space, then mind and ego is taking over, and that's the illusion. That's not true, you know. You're making more out of things that they really are. Okay? Can also have to do with things from the outside, like systems. You know, that you are annoyed by the system, annoyed by what is going on, because things don't go your way, and then you have to let and integrate those feelings. What I see and what I feel. Last month the energy was so much more calm, that everything was more in flow, and we're under influence of Aries, and next week we have the 20th, we have this the solar eclipse. So and you all feel it already. You feel it already building up, that energy. In her heart space, wow. Earth and matter. The twin flames, like last week. Yeah, still the spiritualize the matter, you know. There's a new life coming for you. Life's going to sparkle. Life is going to activate. And you're bedding in the light. So it means that you get your activations from your star family that upgrades your DNA. So everything will shift in your body. So you need time and space to integrate. Time and space to integrate this, because if you don't give your body the time to integrate those light codes, you know, then you're getting out of balance. You need to make sure that when this light is coming in, that you give yourself the time to receive it and to feel it on a deeper level. So and I hear it's so beautiful, because I see here, you know, the water energy of the twin flames. In her hair, she has the dolphins, and it's time to play with that energy. You know, it's time to be there. And she looks the divine masculine in the eyes, you know, during this meditation, and they know who they are. They already find each other, and it's infinite. It's an infinite energy. It goes and comes and goes, like the waves, you know. That's what I feel. And there is another element. When I was tuning in meditation, I saw the divine masculine hurry in, you know, not only on the boat, but, you know, in a different meditation yesterday evening, I saw the divine masculine, you know, riding a horse and really barging in, like, you know, I can't wait to offer you my cup of love. I can't wait to see you again. I also feel that he is seeing and trying to come and travel towards the divine feminine. It's like the night of, he's coming in as the Knight of Cups. That's what I hear. But originally, he's the King of Cups. But he used the energy of the Knight. That's really beautiful. Will teaching. That's how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine. Depth of experience and healing. He's a teacher and a mentor. And he shares his wisdom. So the whale, so the water again, it's all about water, fire and water, earth and matter, star beings, you know. And here again, the whale teaching, the rainbow whale that has the knowledge is connected with Lemuria energy. And there is a depth of experience. And I also feel divine masculine is healed. There were so many disappointments in his life. And also like feeling like he's thinking about the divine feminine, but doesn't know how to connect with her. Is she waiting for me? Am I welcome? Is she in another relationship? There are so many questions. And if he just goes to the higher realm and he's tuning in towards her energy in meditation, they connect with each other in the fifth dimensional realm right away. So also in the fifth dimensional realm, I feel the divine masculine is healing her, is preparing her. He wants to share his wisdom with her. He wants to share the knowledge from everything that he's been teaching, that he's been taught, that his experiences were. And he says, I want to talk to her. That's what I hear. I want to talk to her because I have this depth of experience and I have all my insights that I realize, you know, that I know deep down that you are there for me. And that's beautiful. So that's how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine. So that he is teaching her on different levels. Levels of emotion, levels of sharing, levels of connecting with the star family. So they're both in that realm, healing and teaching each other, giving each other messages. And that's really amazing. So let's see what supports the divine masculine. The heart of ascension. Expansion, love for all, playfulness, and release the past. The heart of ascension for the divine masculine, and that is supporting him, you know. He's expanding his energy and the love that he feels for everything. Love for nature, love for his divine feminine, love for his friends, love for everything around him. And his playfulness is coming back. I also feel that he was okay. I don't think that's necessary now, at this moment, to talk about. I get energies that are disrupting this channeling. So they say something to me and I say, no, that's, you know, that's not necessary now to give it attention. Playfulness is coming back and he's releasing the past. And that means releasing the early past. Not just the past of the divine with the divine feminine, the past of karmic relationships. So he is releasing that, releasing all toxic behavior from himself, but also from the past. And he knows this, that the past was toxic. He knows that there was a toxic relationship. And without knowing, he projected on the divine masculine or on the divine feminine. Divine masculine projected it on the divine feminine, you know, and because he wanted more out of her. And he was too, I hear he was too impatient to wait that she's feeling safe to open up to him. So the impatience from the divine masculine towards the divine feminine did her shut off. He did not have patience with the divine feminine. He did not want to put his effort in. He didn't want to put his energy in. I also hear, because there was a third party in the mix, and that's the third party. I don't link it to a feminine, I link it to work. There was too much influence from the other side, so he could connect with her. So that's why they say, go to your heart space and release that past. Release that karmic energy And it's a choice for the divine masculine, right? Because he's a sovereign being. He has the right to change his mind. He has the right to say, okay, I'm not going this direction, I'm going that direction. So it's all okay, I hear. How does he see the relationship and the union with the divine feminine? I hear relax and all will be fine. Relax, you know, rest and relax and everything will be fine. And it could be he needs more time. Divine feminine is the key to his freedom. Wow. Heal your inner child. Create inner safety and self-kindness. So that's what he sees with the relationship with the divine feminine. That she is the key to his freedom. The freedom of healing. That she can heal his inner child. And that she creates and needs, I just talked about it, I just channeled about the inner safety of the child, you know, and self-kindness. If you have that inner safety with yourself and you're be kind to yourself and loving towards yourself, you know, then you heal your inner child and you heal your inner emotions. And she is, you know, the one that nurtures, the one that creates, the one that holds the child, that can hold that inner child and give it the key to its freedom. She knows how to give the freedom to his inner child. So the inner child is getting out of that feeling of restrictedness. Locked up, people pleasing, all that kind of stuff is coming to the surface. Okay, what supports the divine feminine? The way of the pearls. Water again. Liminal space, new energies are coming in. You need to trust that everything will be okay. And it's time for growth. So there is another time to grow for the divine feminine. And how beautiful is it? She keeps on growing, 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 growing. You know, and she dives deep. She dives deep in her emotions because she knows when she dives deep in the emotions and she dives to the bottom of the ocean, that she can get the, you know, the pearls. She will receive the pearls. But you know, before that, the pearls that you receive is it's a beautiful energy, because the pearl is made out of grain of sand in an oyster, and the oyster is her protection. The oyster lets her grow and grow and grow, and the pearl is growing into beauty when it's in solitude, when you leave it alone, when you leave it grow, when you leave it be, you know, and close yourself off for a while. take the time to rest and release and relax. So in that space you grow from a grain of a grain of sand to a beautiful pearl, and it takes time. If the divine masculine hurries in, and he and the divine feminine doesn't feel safe by the divine masculine, and that's because she knows that he's holding back on something. Maybe it is his energy, maybe it's his emotions, she shuts off. Because if you're not safe, you're going to protect yourself. And that's what supports the divine feminine. She doesn't need to open to everyone, because the vulnerability that is being in her life, she's probably being too vulnerable in her life to everybody around her that took advantage of her vulnerability. I see, it's like knock, 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 knock. She got hit from all sides of being vulnerable. And that was probably in a karmic relationship. So she won't open up that easily. She needs to feel safe. And there are masculines she feels safe with. There are masculines in her life she feels safe with. She can open up, that she is joyful, that she is cheering, and she has no problem to open up to them and telling what's going on in her life space and in her emotions. But if it comes to close, or she feels that there is a kind of aggression within the divine masculine that he didn't solve for himself, or there is an anger in the divine masculine, she will never show that pearl. That's what I hear. She will never show that pearl. She won't be open up. She won't be vulnerable. And I think it goes both ways. So that will support the divine feminine. Maybe open up, the oyster, and show her beauty and show her vulnerability. Isn't that beautiful? Cosmic circles, and that's what she sees, how she sees the divine masculine. He creates a sacred space. He embraced the unlimited possibilities. And when he's in that space, she will open up. There create that sacred space for the divine feminine. And she knows that she can be safe with him. There was that energy, in the fifth dimensional realm, where they meet each other, and the cosmic cycles is repeating itself. You go around the sun, and you take another round around the sun, and you change lanes. And sometimes you go back and forth again and take another round. So the cosmic cycles, that's when the karma is not being cleared, you will repeat the same lessons again and again. But when you learn your lessons, you move on to another frequency, and there is someone else that you can learn your lessons with, or not, because we're leaving the karma and the cycles, we're leaving the karma behind, you know. Create that sacred space for yourself where you can feel safe, where you can sit down, where you can meditate, and just embrace unlimited possibilities that is coming in your life. And that's what she sees with the divine masculine. You know, there are more possibilities in your life than one. You know, there are infinite possibilities. So let me see what the universe has to tell about them both. What is the universe? What message has the universe for the divine masculine and the divine feminine regarding this twin flame relationship? Heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance and serenity. Accept each other how you are. Accept everything around you. Accept the negative, accept the positive, accept the dark, accept the light. And when you come from a heart space, when you come from love, you know, you come in a space of serenity, in a space of bliss, in a space that you will radiate out to the outer world, you know, and that's what creates the new earth, what she wants to build. And it has to do, you know, with the nurture, what the divine masculine sees with the divine feminine, that she's nurturing the earth, that she's loving the earth, that she's connecting with the earth, you know. And all unconditional love and unconditional acceptance brings her to a space of serenity. And this is for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They're both on that same frequency. Okay, so let's see what the Romance Angel card has to say for the divine masculine. Calling in your soulmates. Oh, and it's so beautiful. Retreat, divine feminine. Okay. For the divine masculine, call in your soulmate. So call in your divine feminine. Don't, yeah, I hear there are so many options. But is an option what you need in your life? Do you want to be an option in somebody else's life? I don't think so. So your prayer and affirmations and your visualizations help you to bring each other together. So if you have one vision for a particular divine masculine or divine feminine, what you feel in your heart space, that there is this deeper connection, that you know each other already, that you felt the energy, that you meet already in the fifth dimensional realm. Focus and let go. Connect and let go. And calling it in. calling in what you want, because you can have so many options, so many choices out of people, but not everyone is for you, you know? And you want to find it out? Yes, of course. But then you're scattering your energy. Your energy gets scattered because you give to this and you give to that and you give to, oh yeah, probably that could be an option. Well, Divine Feminine doesn't do option, that's for sure. Because who wants to be an option in someone else's life? So if you say, okay, that means you don't want to put the effort in. You don't want to put your energy in. You just give a little bit. But most of all, you're more there to get from the Divine Feminine than to give towards her. Because that's an option. You know, it could probably an option, yeah, a yes or a no, but I don't know. Yes, there are so much more women I want to discover. You scatter in your energy. So then what will happen, you're giving all these pieces of energy and you're getting more from the feminine than you are willing to give. Then karma comes in and will balancing it out. So the Divine Feminine says, okay, no options for me. If I'm in your life, okay, but I'm not an option. You want to put your energy in, I'm willing to put my energy in. It's time to disconnect from the world, Divine Feminine. And that's what the Pearl already said, right? Go into your oyster, you know, and grow some more. And don't grow some more. Take time, rest and relax, and everything will be okay. Take the time for yourself. You know, even doesn't matter if you have appointments, you know. You have the sovereignty also to say, not today. I need to retreat. I need to recuperate. You know, and most of the time your spirit guides knows this, and your spirit guides already your spirit guides already guarding you, you know, and sending you the energy that and the information that you need to stop, that you did too much. It was too much, and now you need to retreat. You know, maybe too much energy, too much drama around you, that's not yours. So send it all back. That's what I say. Well, I hope you enjoyed this this twin flame reading. Let me know in the description box below if you resonate with the reading. If you don't, you know, also good. You know, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. You know, if you already subscribed and you don't get any notifications of me, you know, desubscribe and subscribe again. Most of the time that will help to get more notifications. Okay? And this is for you guys. Next month there is a twin flame activation code for the 144,000 codes that are coming in. So if you are willing to do this in Glastonbury, it can also be done online. So if you want to receive those codes, you know, let me know in the description box. Give your reaction. I want to be in the 144,000 codes, light codes, to get the upgrade. Then I'm willing to give you an address, and then you can watch online. Okay? And I see you all next time. Bye bye.